back we go. Hi everyone, it's Donna from Get to Know Animals with my good friend Lacoste, and today we are going to be feeding. So, alligators need a very highly nutritious meal. We usually get her food from the butchers or the fishmongers, and we buy the highest quality meat possible. Today though, she is going to have some whole prey items, and I will explain why it's important to feed whole prey items, but they are going to come in the form of frozen wraps, whole frozen wraps. So if you're a little bit squeamish and don't want to see that, I would probably click away now, but thank you so much for tuning in. If you're still interested to see how this little girl is going to eat and get all her nutrients, then please stay with us. Off we go to the kitchen and we will prepare her dinner. So today she's having a whole prey item. The only whole prey items we can give her are basically wraps is the one we can get. So we actually ordered them from the wholesaler and they come frozen. Poor little babies, it's very sad, but unfortunately nature is nature and we have to try and stay true as possible as we can. So we're going to defrost these wraps, so I just decant them into a bowl here, and then we're going to fill it up with some warm water and let them defrost. So while our wraps are defrosting, let me explain a little bit more about the alligator nutrition. So in the wild, they would eat whole prey item. That means the entire animal, the fur, the nails, all the insides, the bones, the kit and caboodle. Now in captivity, that's very, very difficult for us to achieve, and we have to try and make the best that we can for her diet. So I usually do go to the butchers for her and get the freshest meat. She'll eat any meat, she doesn't care what it is, whether that's like lamb hearts or livers, or if it's chicken, or I get her fresh fish from the fishmonger as well. So tend to use something like trout, which is a freshwater fish, and she adores all of that. So we do give her a very varied diet. But as we just discussed, a whole prey item means you're getting everything of that animal, and obviously all the different components, our bones, our intestines, everything that we have inside us or an animal has very different nutritious values. So that's why unfortunately we can only buy frozen items for our whole prey item. Now when an animal passes away, it will start to lose nutrition. When you freeze it, it will start to lose more nutrition, and then when you defrost it, it starts to lose even more nutrition. So that's why I tend to try and mix it up, get the freshest item I can from a butcher's or a fishmonger, and then if I am doing the whole prey item, I use supplements. Now there are lots of reptile supplements out there on the market, but actually, especially for an animal of her size, the best thing we can do is use human grade vitamins. So we have got some multivitamins, so these are your A to Z vitamins that we would take daily, and then I've got some calcium with added vitamin D3 in there. So this is for healthy bones, for calcium. The vitamin D3 we would get from natural sunlight. Obviously we don't have natural sunlight now. Alligators in the UK cannot be kept outside. Our weather is not suitable, it is far too cold. So that's why you'll see all crocodilians are in captivity, unfortunately, do need to be kept indoors so that we can regulate the temperature. That means we have to give them artificial light. So she has got UV light, which do emit D3. However, just to make sure she is getting the correct amount, I also do supplement that with added D3 tablets in the form of her calcium tablets. So what we'll do is disguise these tablets and inside her food. Today it's inside the rats. I'm not going to film that because it might be a little bit squeamish, but we will show you that maybe one day when we use some chicken or some prepared meat. Now, how often do we feed? So, unbelievably, alligators don't eat very much. They've got very, very, very slow metabolisms. And that's why a lot of people, the main question we get asked when they come in and see her is she real? She's not moving. And it's really weird because alligators and other slow moving reptiles, they are cold-blooded, so what they try and do is preserve their energy. So they're either moving or they're not. Now if that sounds weird, think about it. I'm not technically walking or moving right now, but I am moving. My body's wiggling as I'm talking, and we will sit and fidget as well. Alligators don't fidget or twitch. They are either moving or they're dead still. So that is to conserve their energy levels. So because they're trying to conserve their energy levels, they don't use a lot of energy. That means they don't need a lot of food because they don't need to have those extra calories to burn as energy. So alligators only actually eat once a week. Now they can go several months without eating as well. We do keep her quite well fed, but we feed her small amounts often. So once a week she'll have approximately 600 grams of food. And that again could take any form, whether it's chicken or beef or lamb or offal or fish. So approximately 600 grams of food a week for our alligator. So that means she only gets one calcium tablet and one multivitamin tablet once a week with her dinner. Now we know that is definitely good enough for her. Her weight is perfect, her activity, she's very, very active, and she's laid her eggs, which is a sure sign of a really happy, healthy alligator. And viewing her and doing the health checks, she looks in tip-top condition. So we're really, really thrilled with our feeding protocol with her, and the proof's in the pudding. If you come down and see her playing with her football, loving her enclosure, you will also see a very happy, healthy alligator. So we're just about to enter Lacoste enclosure. Now we have tap trained her. Here's our rats with their vitamins in. So we're going to tap on the glass so she knows that food is coming. We're going to, there she is. She's heard it and she is, I think, very ready to eat now. So we're going to just offer her the first little one. Are you hungry? What's this? Yep, there we go. Yep, we're definitely hungry. So she's just taken the calcium tablet there. And let's see if she'll take the one here. Oh yeah, we're really hungry today. Got it. Well done. Oh no, we missed it. We dropped that one. Okay. Back we go. You've dropped them all, Lacoste. There we go. There we go. Nice jump up. Let's try and get this rat back out. And let's get the other one. This for the vitamin tablet. We're very hungry today, aren't we? So good, she's eaten both of her tablets. Let's see if we can get her to jump up this way. Ready? No, come back round. Come back round. No, that's your fountain. This way. What's this? What's this? Let's get her there. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. Right, one more. You've got one more now. What's this? What's this? This way. Oh, we're coming out for it. Here we go. Back. Back. This way. There we go. Come round this way, please. There we go. Ready? Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Yay! There we go. There is one hungry gator. So that's all you've got today, darling, I'm afraid. No more now. Let's get out before she wants to eat me too. So after a big meal, time for a big scratch. So there you have it, the feeding of Lacoste the alligator. So today she had her small medium rats. Next week we'll be back to public feeding. I just didn't do it this week so I could video and show you guys how it's done. But if you do want to come in and see in person the spectacular feeding of Lacoste and see her in action. We normally feed on a Saturday, sometimes a Sunday, around about the lunchtime mark, and you're all very, very welcome to come down. You can either get your tickets online or just turn up and pay on the door. Every single penny goes towards supporting Lacoste and all of our other rescued or rehomed animals. So thank you so much for watching and supporting, and we look forward to welcoming you soon. Thanks, bye!